Hello, my Tauruses. We are here today for your 2024 recap of the year. All right, your closing remarks. See where you have been and where you are going. All right, heading out in the next couple of weeks. We'll be in 2025. So this is going to be a very exciting time for us because we have new opportunities. You know how it goes in a new year. We feel refreshed. We feel brand new. We feel like doing something good, right? Setting new goals and things like that. So this time of year is about closing up things, right? Getting things in order, wrapping things up, all of that type of energy, right? Preparing yourself for the next phase, for your next levels, for your next goals that you want to set. So we are going to tap into your energy, my Tauruses. All right. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. If you need to know anything about me, just check the description box. I do have a tarot masterclass coming up in January on the 18th. Okay. It'll be cool. It'll be fun, very informative. You should check us out. I'll be doing it with Paris from Saturn's daughter, and it's going to be amazing. So check out, stand by for that, tap into that, whatever you want to say. Let's get into your message, my Tauruses. I do love you. Thank you for joining me today. We have your angels, your ancestors, your guardians, your guides, your higher self here in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So let's get started. What are the closing remarks for my Tauruses for the year of 2024? Closing remarks. Oop, a change in the wind. You went through a lot of different changes this year. You were twisted here, there, and everywhere. In that moment, you didn't know which was left, right, center. All right. But I feel like you weathered the storm. You had to weather a few storms this year. But definitely, you made it through. You've received a lot of assistance this year. Right. I feel like you were, in a way, a little bit vulnerable this year in 2024. And you needed some sort of assistance, or there was somebody who saw that vulnerability in you and assisted you and helped you in some sort of way, which is very good, right? And it opened up your mind. We have Imagine here, number 20. So something about your mind being expanded this year, something about, again, the direction in which you were heading at the beginning of the year. You may feel like you're in a totally different avenue or a totally different path at this time, right? But it was all for the better. And getting there from point A to point B wasn't easy. It was a lot of obstacles. But I see you had help here this year, which is very good. This card keeps coming out. Aries just got it at the bottom of their deck as well when I pull for them, because we are exiting out of a cycle and entering into a new cycle. So we have new energy coming in, stepping out from the lessons, right? Graduating, I'm seeing with this energy. Okay? We're having a moment of graduation. So celebrate yourself, how far you have come. You have the change in the wind, and you have that clarified with the base chakra. You were like, maybe at times you felt like you were ripped out of your comfort zone, right? Ripped out of what you were used to, what you knew to be true. And it was forcing you to kind of just go for a ride, right? Step out those boundaries. I feel like you were gaining new stripes with the zebra here, right? Gaining new stripes, new stories to tell. This is why I felt like you were going everywhere. I'm seeing like what's that girl from the movie, from the Wizard of Oz, when she clicked her shoes and the wind took her, all of that type of stuff. But being ripped up from your space of comfort, or your space that you may have thought you would be at much longer. But it was time. 2024 was your time to expand, time to be taken into a new direction. And even if you weren't prepared for it, at least you thought you were. Because again, this energy of the leg up here with number 34, there was like some sort of help here, whether it was angelic help, divine help, ancestral help, or it was physical help you had around you from people just, giving you information, giving you the right tools, opening pathways for you, right? Sometimes we need that from others to help us through, right? It's not always on our own. You had the throat chakra, you had to speak up. Yeah, a lot of commitments and communication you had with trusted sources that help to guide you. You may have done a lot of prayer. You may have done a lot of, like I said, just communicating. Maybe you saw a therapist this year, right? And it helped you to see the error in your ways, or see how you need to progress, why you have certain traumas. You did something though with your voice of speaking up and speaking out. and allowing in the right sort of assistance, the right sort of help. Yes, and it helped to bring out that shadow side and reimagine it with this imagine card, right? I'm keep getting this energy of reimagining your situation, reimagining who you are and your story and things like that. So the shadow is like the moon energy of exploring your deep emotions. This is definitely giving me like a kundalini awakening as well, from the base chakra up to the throat chakra. There's still work to be done. This is where that shadow energy is coming into play with your third eye and your crown chakra, right? So there's more breakthroughs to happen this year. You definitely had moments of being enlightened and awakened to the truth. You have the hermit mode, right? Solitude is here. So you had to step out from the crowd and go into your own space to really see that shadow. Because when you're around other people, you don't see your other shadow. So I feel like having those moments of digging deep within you was helping you to see better. It was helping you to do better. Hi, my dear. Hi, everybody in the chat. I can't really see because my eyes is not that great. I got to get my glasses. We're going to work on that, okay? All right, let's see. This is the closing remarks for my Tauruses. The Six of Swords with the Five of Swords. I like this energy, though. The Six of Swords is you're progressing, right? But that Five of Swords is before the progress, you had to go through the mess. You had that change in the wind. It's that same type of energy, right? Feeling like things were all over the place, discombobulated. That's maybe how you started out the year. Not really feeling like you had a good footing. But eventually things became smoother. Things became more bearable. You got assistance. The Six of Swords talks about, receiving help from people, solutions, someone capable of helping you to get from point A to point B, right? When things seem too tough for you. And maybe I feel like this in the years past, you tried to do it all alone, try to do it by yourself, right? You tried to put on this face that I can just do it, I can handle it, but being very open that maybe you couldn't, it was important this month, this year, excuse me. You have this Three of Wands here with the Six of Swords. I like that too, because you had this, you kept that idea in your head that there's more, right? Where I'm at, the mess that I'm in, the chaos that I'm currently seeing is coming into order, right? Things are coming into order. That's what you saw from the beginning to the end. It was like the chaos into the order. With the Three of Wands, you saw the order within the chaos, though. And I feel like you weren't you weren't afraid to tackle those energies and say, yeah, let's go after it. Let's handle this. Let's, defeat these things head on. Let's not run from them. Because the Six of Swords is not necessarily running. It's getting out of a problem so it's no longer an issue, right? It's getting out of those troubled waters so it's no longer feeling like things are up in the air. All right. You have the Star card here. She is naked. Let me not show her for too long. But that Star card is healing. The Star card is forcing you to have some sort of like spotlight, especially with the moon and shadow being here. There was like a spotlight put on certain aspects of your life that really needed the most assistance, that really needed the most tending to, right? Where things were just so out of order, so chaotic, where there was no other choice but to create this energy of a healing space, of a, like I said, moving into those calmer waters. Yeah, you left. Look at that. You get on the land, out of the water completely, right? The Six of Swords was in the water, still thinking emotionally, mind and heart and cohesion, but this is also leaving behind certain emotions that didn't serve you, right? The detachment from the space, the detachment from, things that you had to go through. It's like, how do I say this? When you go to school, you go through each grade, you go through each level. You don't stay in it forever, right? It's not like at some point you have to grow, you have to graduate, you have to push yourself forward. And I feel like that is where you are now, which is beautiful with this Knight of Cups and the Fool energy, putting a lot of faith, like having a lot of faith right now. Yeah, look at that. Look what The Nine of Cups, I love it because the Eight of Cups is there. The Eight of Cups is just saying, like I said, there's a detachment from this energy of the chaos. There's an energy of chaos that you had to go through because there was no order yet, and the order needed to be created with you, right? You had to create that sense of order, that sense of understanding. You had to go through the knowledge to get the knowledge so that you can obtain the wisdom. You can set forth and use that wisdom in your life, right? Yep. Look, you got the the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. All right. So that's progress. That's all you wanted to do this year was progress. And that's where you aim your mind to, your heart to. Everything for you was about progressing out of what was chaotic. What was no longer just like conducive for you to sit in. Yeah, it was a lot of growth. You have the emotional growth. This was all emotional stuff for you. Not all of it, but this is about emotional attachments to things. All right. You may have tried to hold on too tight to things in the past to like maybe try to force things to work in your favor or work in a particular way, or maybe you even like did things where you settled just to make others happy, and then now it's like a complete different. The Judgment card is here with the Four of Pentacles, so you only have with you right now going into 2025 what you need. You have nothing more, nothing left. All right. The Hierophant is here at the bottom. That's your energy. You have nothing more and nothing less of than what you need to move forward. There's nothing in the past that you needed to go back and look at. I feel like you definitely, that change in the wind, it left some sort of distaste in your mouth in a way. So it's like you don't want to go back in that direction. You have no reason to. Yeah. Still sad moments. The Five of Cups, though, is not really always about a sad moment. Sometimes we do need to just reflect and go back and look and go, wow, I really, endured these things. I really put myself in these positions, and, almost like a moment to, if you ever seen The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the very last episode where he's leaving that house where he had a lot of growth. He had a lot of things happen, ups, downs, good times, bad times, but he was leaving that space. And it was just a moment of like solace, a moment of like, hold on, let me do a moment of reflection before I actually, turn around and move forward. No regrets though. All right. Don't leave 2024 with regrets. Leave all the regrets at the door. Don't step into 2025 with them. Not at all. Yeah, you have the Justice and the Magician at the bottom. Don't worry. You've been good. You've been released. I just heard. You've been released from something. All right. So let's get a few of these. Let me get one more. Thank you. All right. You have Starlight. I love that. That's a beautiful card. It says, don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the star is made by the same energy. The path of the star is made by the same energy. Okay. The pause is the shift. So you may feel like things may have slowed down for you a little bit right now, but that's a good thing. Your past is now behind you. All you desire is right in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power and follow the pull of your destiny. Okay, so take a little moment. Take these last couple of weeks of this year to just, like I said, maybe you need to do that reflecting. Just sit down and think and reconfigure yourself. Let it all go. Rejuvenate yourself. Take care of yourself, right? Spend time with yourself. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. Okay? Sorry, somebody was calling. So that's that. Let me get a moon message because we are about to go through a full moon soon. Expect a powerful change. Very beautiful. I love that. That's new moon eclipse energy. So you can't quite see it yet. This looks like an eyeball. Like a close-up eyeball. Like you're so close on it, you don't see it. But as soon as you kind of just allow the picture to be displayed to you, you'll see that. You'll feel the change. Nothing will come of this situation because you cut off all ties to something. You cut off all source of connection to feeding something. So it's no more that course is done. I just heard like the deal is done. Your hard work is paying off. It hasn't been easy for you to get here, but you made it. You are here. Be proud of yourself. Okay, it says new moon in Capricorn. I love it. And that's that, actually, yes. That's your message, my dears. I love it. I'll be back with more for your 2025 messages. Don't worry, yearly review. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box. I'll be back with more. Deuces.